High school sports here on WCET Television, your local high school sports leader. Tonight we are broadcasting from Wildcat Stadium on the campus of Jenison High School for an OK Green Conference matchup between the Unity Christian Crusaders and the visiting Zeeland West Ducks. Hello again, everyone. Kevin Blosser on the call. My broadcast partner, Jeff Wiswary. Greg Besterman is our spotter tonight. And Jeff, we got a pretty good ball game. The lead in the OK Green's at stake here. Unity looking for that 6th win to get the automatic playoff bid.
Yeah, Unity's been off to a great start. They're 5-0 coming in. Zeeland West 4-1. Their one loss is to Grand Rapids Christian, but they're both 2-0 in the OK Green along with Zeeland East. On the coin flip, Zeeland West won, declined to the second half, and then Unity Christian is going to receive the ball.
You know, Jeff, we were talking earlier on the ride over. This could be a pretty quick ball game because neither one of these teams really doesn't know the wonders of the forward pass. They love to put that ball on the ground in the wing tee, and we might be out of here by 9 o'clock. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? I mean, they both run the wing tee, so you'll see a lot of running clock. The clock won't stop for incomplete passes. Zeeland West has a nice quarterback in Gawkner. Their sophomore, number 6. Gawker, I'm sorry. They called him up last year as a freshman, late in the year. He's a nice quarterback. He's got a good arm. And then Unity Christian has Isaac Tesla. They'll throw it a little bit. But needless to say, Kevin, a large amount of the plays will be run versus pass.
They will. The weather tonight's about 55 degrees. We got a little bit of drizzle. The wind is slightly out of the south, which is left to right on your television screen. Kicking off for Zeeland West will be number 10. That would be Branch McKeehan, and back deep for the Crusaders is number 13, Malachi Obande, and number 7, Noah Sorensen. So that a little bit of pooch kick there, and field short by the short guy for Unity. That'd be number 81, Jake Ullman, and he's going to get tackled right at the 39-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
Boy, I'd like to see Jake run up. You know, you can fair catch a kickoff. A lot of people don't know that. I'd like to see Jake run up and wave his hand, get a fair catch on that. He let it bounce, and anything can happen on that. It's a live ball on a kickoff, as you all know.
So the Crusaders will take over 1st and 10 from their, we'll call it the 40-yard line. Unity Christian comes in 5-0, 2-0 in the OK Green. Zeeland West 4-1, 2-0 in the OK Green. Last year, these two teams played to a pretty tight game. Zeeland West won it 20-14. The series between these two, Zeeland West leads it pretty substantially, 13 wins against 3 losses. So here we go, full house set here or not quite a full house set. Tesla, he's going to call it the signals, hand it off to number 13 for Unity Christian. That would be Malachi Obande trying to get off the left side. Nothing doing there. He's brought down by a host of tacklers, led I think by number 70 for Zeeland West. That'd be Zane Brooks. Zane Brooks, a 6'1", 280-pound senior defensive lineman. That's going to be tough, Jeff, for Unity Christian to run against him all night long.
Well, I mean, they practice against this day in and day out. Same with Unity. So it's really going to be interesting to see two teams that run the wing tee go up against each other.
So a single setback for behind Tesla now. We'll call it 2nd and 11. They're going to put Obandi in motion. Tesla driving back to pass, and nice play there. Obande, number 13, come back on a underthrown ball, but did a great job.
No, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened there. Isaac Tesla was under an enormous amount of pressure, and he was trying to throw that ball away.
We got the replay coming up, and you can see number 50 for Zeeland West. That would be Reese Beck giving pressure, and Tesla, nice job by Obande to adjust back to that ball. And on the coverage for Zeeland West, number 9, Mason Baker couldn't quite get there. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at the Zeeland West 48-yard line. Obande with the carry. He's going to go over the left side, pick up maybe 2 yards, brought down by number 3 for Zeeland West. That'd be Luke Johnson. He's a 5'9", 190-pound defensive lineman.
Well, back to that previous play, Kevin. As I said earlier, Isaac Tesla, in my opinion, was trying to throw that ball away, and Obande came all the way back and just made an outstanding catch. Obande is a sophomore, just electric speed, and look for Unity to get him the ball often tonight.
So we'll call it 2nd and 8 at the Zeeland West 47-yard line. So Tesla rolling right, going to throw it deep. Oh, he's trying to hit TJ Vancouvering on a deep route, just kind of overthrow him. On the coverage for Zeeland West was Chase Petty. Boy, and Jeff, all of a sudden Unity Christian may be looking for something through the air now. Something kind of a little bit new wrinkle for the Crusaders.
Well, I think it's going to be tough to run the ball against the Zeeland West Ball Club, so they're going to have to try to find something a little different. And when you do that, even if you don't complete it, you're hopefully going to loosen the defense up a little bit.
So we'll call it third and 8 at the Zeeland West 48-yard line. Just not even 2 minutes into the ball game, and a 0-0 tie here at Johnson High School. Kind of a sparse crowd tonight. I think the rain and a little bit of cold weather kept a lot of people away. So we got double slot backs for Unity. Large behind, and there's going to slot back to pass, getting pressure again. Going to throw it up over the middle, and going to fall incomplete. And Jeff, right now, Unity Christian, they're trying to throw the ball. They're just getting a lot of pressure by Zeeland West. On that one was number 70 and number 81 for the Ducks. Number 81, Austin Brower, a 6-foot, 230-pound defensive lineman. So it's going to bring up fourth down for the Crusaders, and they're going to punt the ball. Just logging and drop back to pass. Rugby-style punt, just going to pooch kick it, and it's going to hit at about the 15.
Nobody deep. He's got a...
Oh! Unfortunately, just dropped. First down for the Zeeland West Ducks at their own, we'll call it the 20. Oh yeah, first 10 to 20.
Tesla's done that a few times this year. He's got to be careful. He'll roll one way and try to throw it late across the middle on that third down play, and he's got to be careful getting it picked off. So here you go with Zeeland West in the wing tee set.
Quarterback's going to keep it. That'd be Baker going on left side, and nothing doing there. Oh, Gulker, I'm sorry. Carson Gulker and number 4 on the tackle for Unity Christian. That'd be Nick Tibby coming up from his safety spot. Or number 3, I'm sorry, on the that would be Hayden Large. So full house set behind Gulker. And there's the give to the first guy through. Well, number 23 on the carry. That'd be Chase Petty. So we'll call it pick of about 4 on the play, and 3rd and 5 for the Zeeland West Ducks. A big play here for both teams. Zeeland West in that familiar full house wing tee set. Gulker, he's going to hand it off to number.
Oh, they had him stopped.
They did.
Broke the first tackle, and that's what you usually see in this wing tee offense, Kevin. If they can break the first tackle, you can get a few yards. Number 21 for the Ducks, Silas Peterson. They had him stopped. He got through the first tackle and picked up the first down.
TJ Vancouvering on the tackle for the Crusaders, but not before it becomes a Zeeland West first down. Gulker's going to roll out to the right. He's going to hit that's Petty over the right side. He's going to pick up a long gain as he just, they took Petty and just took him out of the backfield, Jeff, and throw him out in the flat in a quick gain there by the Ducks.
Well, they ran 2 guys deep, and they were both covered. And as you see, Petty comes out of the flat, and he's wide open. Nobody went out and got him.
You're right.
I believe that might have been Skydeman 14's responsibility.
Good downfield block there by number 25 for Zeeland West. That'd be Zeke Buter. So a big pickup there for Zeeland West. As that's a gain of about 22 on the play. So we'll call it first down at the Unity Christian 47.
Last guy got it.
There's the give to number 44 for, that'd be Ross Bowman on the carry. Brought down by number 20 for Unity Christian, Mason Oldenall. Gain of 5, we'll call it 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 at the Unity Christian 42. Gulker calling the signals.
Right up the middle.
Right in the middle. First guy through, that would be Chase Petty.
TJ Vancouvering on the stop there. Nice tackle by TJ. 3rd and a short 2.
And we'll pick up 2 on that, or 3 on that play. We'll call it 3rd and 2. Well, 3rd and 1.
Watch for something sneaky here with a 3rd and a short 1.
Gulker may keep it himself, and he just does that.
Yep.
And he barrels forward for about 2 yards, all the way down to the, call it down to the 36-yard line.
Gulker kept the ball. And it's first down, Zeeland West. Ball now at the 36-yard line.
6:46 to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 score here at Jensen High School. A battle for the OK Green lead between Unity Christian and Zeeland West Ducks. Full house set again. They're going to send number 28 in motion. That would be Kalinski to the right. Gulker's going to roll to his right, looking downfield. Oh, and he was trying to hit number 9, Mason Baker. Just threw a little bit too high, and Baker could come up with that. And it's going to be an incomplete pass.
Well,
and he had some room, Jeff. He caught that.
Yeah, Unity's got to be a little careful here. In the past plays that Zeeland West have been running, receivers are running wide open. There is no one within 5-7 yards of Baker.
I think Unity right now is just so keyed on stopping that wing T that they're forgetting about their assignments for the tight end and the backs coming out of the backfield. There's the give to Petty, and he's going to fall forward, maybe gain 2 yards.
Yep, about 3rd and 6.
We'll call it 4. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 at the Unity Christian 32-yard line. We any idea who's on the tackle, guys? So big, well, Jeff, right now Zeeland West is in 4-down territory anyway. So big play here though for the Crusader defense if they can stop him and bring up a 4th and long for the Ducks.
28 on a counter.
Oh, nice play.
There he goes. Yep, that's a 1st down Zeeland West.
Nick Tibby and Noah Sorensen on the stop there for Unity, but not before Zeeland West 1st down.
Kalinski on the carry. Sorensen on the tackle. It is a 1st down at the 25.
Gain of about 8. And we'll call it's 1st and 10 at the Unity Christian 25-yard line. Give to the first guy through. That would be Dylan Guzman.
Yep, Oldnall, Bukema, and Hybor combined to make the tackle.
So it's going to be first, I'll call it a pick gain of about 4 on the play. And I think that was Guzman's first carry of the night. So we'll bring up 2nd and 6 from the Unity Christian 21-yard line. So full house set again behind Gulker. And there's the give to
nice stop there by
Edding.
By Cunnin. Cunnin stopped him. Now right there, if Cunnin doesn't make that stop, he's going to get in there 5 or 10 yards. So good stop there by 53 Cunnin. That's going to bring up a 4th and 3, I believe.
No, 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. Gain of 1 on the play. So coming into the game, number 23, Chase Petty. And Guzman coming out. Boy, Zeeland West just rolls these running backs in. We talked to the coaching staff before the game. They said they run about 6 guys through.
Up the middle. Oh, he kept it.
He's going to keep it, yep. Gulker on the carry for Zeeland West. He faked the dive to number 23. That would be Petty. Brought down by a host of Unity tacklers.
He's just a bit short. You're going to have a 4th and 1 here.
So big play here.
And as we said earlier, Kevin, it's 7:12 p.m. and there's 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah,
so we're going to get out of here. You're going to be able to get your ice cream fluff at Russ's.
That's right. So, there's the give to Petty, and he's going to go around the right side, pick up a first down, brought down by Noah Sorensen for Unity Christian.
Yep, nice tackle there by Sorensen. Unfortunately, it's after he got about 4 or 5 yards. So you're going to have a first and 10 from the 11-yard line.
And right now, the Ducks asserting their running game right now against the Crusaders of Unity Christian. The give to number 28. That would be Kalinsky over on the right side. He's going to go into the end zone.
Well, we got a hold.
We got a flag on the play, and I think this is going to come back.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, number 22, Bukema was all set. Max Bukema was set to make the tackle there, and he got held. They're going to bring this one back.
So Unity Christian catches a break there as they're going to back up the Ducks 10 more yards. And from 1st and 10 at the 11, they're going to go to 1st and 20 at the 21. And there's not too many plays in the old running game, Jeff, for 2nd and 20.
There is with the wing T, Kevin. You'll see.
So we'll see if the Ducks find the wonders of the forward pass for this one. So here we go. Gulker with a full house set as usual. And he's going to roll to his right. Wide open is Petty.
Oh my
Left side,
goodness.
10, 5, 3, 2, 1, touchdown, Zeeland West. Well-disguised play, Jeff. We had talked about it, that they weren't accounting for the backs out of the backfield. And right there on a 21-yard touchdown pass. And you can see there's just nobody out there for Unity Christian. And Petty just kind of strolls right into the end zone.
Yeah, it looked like Hayden Large was supposed to be out there in the coverage there, and he got sucked in on the run fake, and the running back was wide open out there on the flat.
So the Ducks are going to line up for 2. Gulker is going to keep it, fires it, and incomplete. And the score remains 6-0. So a nice drive there by the Ducks as they go 14 plays and 80 yards to punch the ball in and take a 6-0 lead. And Jeff, Unity's going to have to make some adjustments on their pass coverage to take care of those backs coming out of the backfield. We saw that 3 times on that drive.
Yeah, I mean, the run defense isn't that bad, but they're bringing it back out of the backfield. There's nobody there to get them, and they're wide open.
Yep.
Mason Baker had one. He dropped it. They had a couple others. But, yeah, they're there. So Unity's going to have to make a few adjustments, which they will. And then it'd be nice to just have them sustain a drive here on this kickoff.
It's an 80-yard drive, Jeff, of which 43 of it covered the air for Zeeland West. So how about that for the Ducks? John Shillito finding the wonders of the forward pass. So McKeon's going to kick it off, and back deep is Sorensen and Obande back deep for the Crusaders. And they're going to pitch it short, and that's a fair catch there by Ullman. And Jeff, obviously Zeeland West has seen something on film that they're not going to even bother kicking the ball deep to Sorensen or Obande. That's the second time that they've kicked it to the short one, and fair caught there time by Ullman. So the Crusaders are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line, trailing 6-0 with 2:37 to go here in the first quarter. There's the give to the first guy through.
That's Hayden Large.
Hayden Large is the ball carrier.
Large on the carry, number 3, brought down by Luke Johnson for Zeeland West. And a gain, we'll call it, of 1.
Gain of a yard.
Call it 2nd and 9 for the Crusaders. Full house set for the first time tonight behind Tisla.
He kept it.
He's going to keep it.
He got about 3 or 4 up to the 41, so we're going to have a 3rd and 5.
Brought down by Mason Baker. Baker coming up from his defensive back position to make that stop. Gain of about 4 on the play.
No, they almost missed TJ Vancouver out wide.
Tisla going to swing it out to Obande, looking to get outside. Nothing doing there.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, that's a nice play by, I think it was number 23, got out there and turned him in, because you let Obande get outside, he can go.
Well, 61 out there as well. To be Ross Gilbert coming out from his defensive line spot to make a nice stop, and a 3 and out by the Crusaders and be forced to punt the ball.
Yeah, this isn't good for Unity. They've got to get some sustain. 71, I think. Let's see if they got 12 guys on the field.
Oh, John Shilto saw that and called a timeout.
Wow, I don't know about that. I thought the ball was snapped, but
John Shilto kind of looking at his players and say, hey, somebody's got to get out there. Jeff, I don't think they had enough.
No. Okay. Well, 71 ran out there.
10. I think they had 10 out there. I think 71 made 10, and they still needed one else. So John Schultz calls a timeout.
Yeah, so you know, early analysis of this game, you've got 59 seconds to go in the first quarter. Unity, you know, really can't seem to get any sustained drives. They had the nice long pass to Obande. Like I said earlier, I thought he was actually trying to throw that away, but they got the nice long pass to Obande. Zeeland West methodically moves it down the field, and then when they get you to, you know, kind of move up and sell out for the run, they just leak one of those backs out of the field and get a pass. So Unity's going to have to make some adjustments, and let's see if they can do this here on their next defensive stand.
Well, that third down play, too, you know, they ran a little swing pass to Obande, trying to use his skill and his speed to get outside, but Zeeland West had none of that. So Tisla going to roll to his right, going to punt it, and it's going to bounce at about the 27, all the way down to the 15, 14. We're going to roll out of bounds at about the 14-yard line, with the Ducks going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 14 with 50 seconds to go and leading the Crusaders 6-0.
At about the 15-yard line.
Jeff, looking at the upcoming schedules for both these teams, next week the Crusaders are going to take their show on the road to Hamilton, looking to get that sixth win of the year if they don't get it here tonight. And Zeeland West is going to play Holland Christian. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line for the Ducks.
Another counter.
There's the give to DeYoung, and brought down by a host of tacklers for Unity Christian, led by Mason Oldenall.
So they've been doing quite a decent job against the run. It's just the pass. So nice job there, held them to a 2-yard game.
Call it 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 8 from the 16-yard line. Full house set again behind Gulker.
He pulled it out.
Yep. He's going to keep it himself around the right corner.
Boy.
Breaks one tackle, breaks the second. TJ Vancouver finally brings him down at about the 31-yard line.
And see, Skyderman came from the linebacker spot, tried to cut him off at the corner, missed, and Gulker got another 12 yards after that.
Gain of 14 on the play, and Vancouver making a nice stop there.
The final play of the first quarter.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter. We're going to switch sides here with the Zeeland West Ducks leading the Unity Christian Crusaders 6-0. We're going to take a quick break for our sponsors.
They have new apparel items. Check them out. And the senior class of 2019.
For more than 50 years, the Vitales family has been serving West Michigan. Enjoy great food with daily specials on pizza, authentic pasta, catering for any event, topped with an array of premier desserts alongside our impressive drink specials. It's the perfect place for family and friends to enjoy great food. Vitales in Hudsonville. Now that's fresh.
Quality. They're located right in our backyard. The perfect family spot before or after the game. Experience the quality, passion.
Back here at Jenison High School, we're about to start the second quarter of action. With the Unity Christian trailing the Zeeland West Ducks 6-0. Kevin Balser, along with Jeff Wisbury on the collar, spotted Greg Besterman on a cool, drizzly night here at Jenison. But a great night for football.
Yeah, Unity's having a little trouble moving the ball offensively, but defensively they're going to have to find a way to stop the Ducks. I mean, the Ducks run this wing tee well. You know, John Shillito is, what did we figure out earlier, Kevin? 4 state titles, right?
4 state titles. His career record 129-30 at Zeeland West. So tough act to follow. There's a quick hitter up the middle. Petty on the carry for Zeeland West.
Just right up the gut for 8 yards.
Called 2nd down and 3 from the Zeeland West 38-yard line.
Right up the middle again.
Yep, the first guy through.
Yep, Unity got that one. Nice job on the
Petty
defense
again
there.
On the carry. Nothing doing there. Yeah, it was a good play by Unity Christian. Brought down by a host Unity tacklers.
And as we said, Kevin, because we always run the wing tee, but we rarely defend against it, it's always fun to see the different defensive sets. Looks like Unity's going with a 5-4-2, so they got 5 down linemen, then they have 4 kind of linebackers, if you will, and then they have the 2 defensive backs.
Caleb Highbar, the tackle there for the Crusaders. So here we go, 3rd down. We'll call it 3.
Now they're in a 4-4-3. Oh, right up the gut.
Oh, and he got it.
Wow.
Boy, Gulker just kept it himself and just plowed forward for about 4 yards. And I don't think anybody was expecting that, Jeff. We'll call it 5 yards.
First down for the Ducks.
Well, like I said, you know, watch the pass, watch the run, watch the counter, watch this, watch that, and then the last thing you forget to watch is the quarterback sneak. So there's a lot to keep. You gotta stay true to your assignments against the wing tee.
There's the give to.
See, and this is
give to Kalinsky, brought down by Hayden Large.
And this is what we see a lot, Kevin, is you look at that play and you go, okay, got the run, and Hayden Large made a nice tackle, but he got 5 yards.
Yep.
You know, so if you run the wing tee and you get 3, 4, 5 yards of carry, you're just gonna just methodically move the ball down the field.
You're moving the clock and you're keeping the other offense off the field. So 2nd down and 5. Crusaders looking for a stop. There's a gift to Kalinsky again off the left side. He's going to bull his way forward. Brought down by
Oldall and Andringa on the stop.
Yeah, Oldall and Andringa.
And I think they're going to give him a first down here. Let's see. Oh, they're going to mark it just a hair short.
Just a hair short.
Yep.
We'll call it 4th or 3rd down and about a football length. Zeeland West, Jeff, got some pretty big boys on that front line, though.
Well, they got a big school, and they got big boys, and they run the wing tee very well. Right up the gut. Oh, Unity stuffed him, but I still think he got the first down. No, he got it.
Trying to think who it was on that carry. Petty on the carry again.
Yeah, the Petty kid had a really nice year last year for Zeeland West as a junior.
And that's going to be a first down.
First down
for the Ducks.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chase Petty's a junior this year. He had a nice year last year as a sophomore. Here's another pass,
Gulker looking deep, fires it to his head. Baker coming across. Oh, he just rolled right over number 7, Nora Sorensen.
Wow.
And brought down by Mason Oldenall, but not before a big pick of about 20 yards on the play.
Yeah, Baker's
here it is right here.
6'4", 210. But again, that guy running in the flat, the linebacker's trying to keep up with him, Mason Oldenall, but he's just too far behind him. Sorensen come up to make the tackle, and Baker just ran him right over.
Pickup of 26 on the play. And, you know, Jeff, right now, Zeeland West really using the pass effectively.
Well, Unity can't stop it. I mean, that either tight end or running back in the flats open every time.
Oh, on the play.
Wow, that was kind of odd. It looks like Gulker kind of turned around to hand it off, and he only had the ball in one hand, and it just kind of squirted out.
Bowman luckily fell on that for Zeeland West, but loss of 4 on the play.
On the 24-yard line, that will be second and 14.
Call it second and 14.
Oh, there's a bootleg. Oh, goodness. Nice job by Skydeman filling in there.
TJ Vancouver, Jeff, did a nice job holding his spot, didn't bite on that fake, held ground, and Nate come up and made a nice stop on the play. And Unity did a really nice job defending that play, as they only gave, I don't even know if they gained a yard on that one. Maybe, we'll call it a yard.
Well, it looked like he was going to get a lot, and Skydeman came up and kind of filled, and then the pursuit from the inside got him. So you're looking at 3rd and 14 now for Zeeland West. Boy, Unity's really got to keep their eyes open for that receiver running in the flat on this one, Kevin.
So here we go. 3rd and 14 from the Unity 24-yard line.
Yep, here's a pass. And there,
Gulker looking over the middle.
Boy,
gonna fire it. Oh, what a catch.
Wow. He's going to give it to him, I think.
Wow. Yes, he is.
He was well covered by TJ Vancouver.
He was.
That was an outstanding catch. Was that Bryce Petty? It sure
That was number 28. No, I think that was that's Trevor Kalinsky. Boy, a nice pass there. Gulker really put some zing on that ball. Look at that. Tight spiral. And you're right, Jeff. That was you can't blame TJ Vancouver for nothing on that one. That was just a good play both ways.
Oh, he was covered like a blanket. So you got a 4th and 1 here, Kevin. He didn't get the first. 4th and 1. And there's Gulker at the gut. Oh,
Boy,
Unity stop him.
This is going to be close. We'll see where they spot that ball.
Oh, they're waving their hands, so that means they're going to at least want a measurement, perhaps.
And they took Gulker on a quarterback sneak.
Boy, Unity stuffed it. Let's see where they mark this, Kevin.
Oh, they're not even going to measure it.
Wow. A little surprising there, I got to say.
Gulker kept the ball. The gain is to the 10-yard line. First down.
Well, you have a 1st and goal now from the 10 for Zeeland West.
There's the give to Kalinsky over the right side.
Boy, right there, they can't tackle him.
He's trying to fight his way in, and he's going to get brought down by Vancouvering and Nick Tibby.
Boy, that's one strong kid there. TJ Vancouvering, strong as an ox, and Kalinsky was giving TJ all he could handle. He got the ball down to the 3-yard line. Second and goal from the 3.
So a gain of 7 on the play. So here we go. 2nd and goal at the 3. There's the give to Bowman, and he's going to bury his way into the end zone for a touchdown for Zeeland West, and the Ducks are going to go up 12-0.
Well, here you go. Dan Rowan, I said this a few weeks ago when we broadcast on Fox 17, said this is one of the biggest points of high school football is the extra point. Now, Unity stopped them the first time, so if Unity can stop them here and keep it to 12-0, that's really a big deal. So let's see.
Yeah, just it's a power run by Bowman.
Counter. Oh!
Number 20, boy, that was Tarek DeYoung just got a lot of speed going forward. He makes a 2-point conversion and 14-0 for Zeeland West.
And the score, Zeeland West 14, Unity 0. Revive Resale is a valuable community resale.
Well, as we said at the beginning of that drive, Unity's got to find a way to stop the pass. I thought their coverage was pretty good on that one, but they had a 3rd and 14, Kevin, and completed that pass, and it was a 4th and 1, and they converted. I mean, Unity has got to find a way to control the Zeeland West pass.
Jeff, that was a 15-play, 89-yard drive by Zeeland West.
Well, that's outstanding. They chewed up a ton of time. 5:39 to go in the first half.
And that followed a 15-play 80-yard drive. So the Zeeland West offense in full gear tonight. And the Crusaders need something good to happen. And I guarantee you it's going to be another short kick. And that's going to go out of bounds. And Unity Christian going to take over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Jeff, the last Unity win in the series was back in 2016, a 24-22.
I think we have a penalty on the play, Kevin.
Really good.
I didn't see a flag.
Well, the ball went out of bounds, so it's illegal procedure.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. They look like they're bringing the ball back.
Oh, they are. Do you have the option of re-kicking? Maybe you do. Okay, we just got word from the truck that you have the option of taking the penalty or the re-kick, and it looks like Unity is going to take the re-kick now.
Well, it's a 5-yard penalty.
And back up 5 yards.
Back them up 5 on re-kick, and let's see if Zeeland West keeps going on with this odd, 15-yard high punt. If you notice, Unity Christian's changed. Yeah, they've changed their up players. They have Noah Wiswary, number 2, and Isaac Tesla, number 10, up at this up position.
So you wonder if they get an opportunity to run it up, maybe they will. So McGeehan's going to kick it, and he's going to just...
Same thing again. Here comes Noah Sorensen. Boy, he's got a head of steam. Here we go.
Looking for a block. Here he goes. At the 50, the 45. Breaks another tackle. Brought down finally at the 43-yard line by Zeeland West. Brought down by number 2. That would be Dylan Guzman, and number 28, Chase Petty. So Unity Christian with their best field position of the night. and I'm sure Josh Schultz, he was trying not to kick the ball to those guys all day long, and all of a sudden he gets one, and Noah Sorensen sees daylight. And boy, Jeff, can he turn it up quickly. So the best field position of the night for Unity Christian, as they're going to start 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of the Ducks. Large behind Tibby. They're going to give it to Large. First guy through. He's got tripped up right at the line of scrimmage, I think. Tripped up by number 77. Gabe Prindle. And we're going to flag on the play. Initial indication is unnecessary roughness. Not sure what happened there. Hit after the play? Okay.
Personal foul called against the defense.
Okay, there was a late hit. John Schilto asking for an explanation. So after a gain of nothing, Crusaders are going to get a 15-yard advantage on the penalty and take it all the way down to the Zeeland West 27-yard line. Just lob back to pass. He's looking deep. Throws it up.
Oh, he's got Caleb Highball.
And Highball at about the we'll call it the 5-yard line.
Boy, nice throw and catch there.
That was a nice play action. They caught Zeeland West, I think, looking for that run.
Boy, go thunk it, right, or think it. These two wing T teams are moving the ball via the pass.
Yep, and it's going to be 1st down and goal for the Crusaders at the 6-yard line. I think that was a pick of about 20 yards on the play. So here we go. We'll see if the Crusaders can punch it in right before halftime here.
Malachi Obande.
Obande drag a player along the way. Brought down by Ross Bowman. And the pickup of about 3 yards on the play. Boy, Jeff, Obande can hit the hole quick. He's really got some explosion at the line.
Yeah, he runs hard and quick.
So we'll pick pick up a 3, called second and goal at the 3. 4:34 counting down here at Jensen High School. The Crusaders trailing the Zeeland West Ducks 14-0 with an opportunity though to punch it in here. Full house set behind Tesla. There's the gift of Bukema.
Boy, and they got him.
And brought down again on the initial hit by Bowman, and no gain there. So the Crusaders facing 3rd and 3, and I'm sure it's 2 down territory, Jeff.
Oh, it's got to be. It's got to be. I mean, you're not going to kick a field goal. Zeeland West, I don't think, is a big field goal kicking team. I suspect Unity to go for it. So they're on the 3-yard line, 3rd down. See what they got drawn up here.
We'll see what the Crusaders can do. Tesla's going to keep it around the right side, and nothing doing there as he snuffed out, and a long, big loss there on the play. 71 on the tackle there for Zeeland West. That would be Kate Briones, but the initial hit was made right after the line, after the handoff was faked.
Now this is where, let's see, where they at, the 11-yard line? Yeah, I might think about a field goal here, but looks like Unity's going to go for it.
That's a loss of about 9 on the play. So it's 4th and goal from the 12. And if you're Unity, I mean, you got to throw the ball. I don't think you have a 12-yard run play in the book against this team, but we'll see. Sla's going to drop back to pass. Going to his right, throws it up, and knocked down in the end zone. Tesla was under some pressure. Didn't have a whole lot of options. It was the intended receiver on that play was T.J. Vancouvering, and Zeeland West is going to knock it down and take over on downs.
See, on that play, what I'd like to see is if you notice when Tesla went back to pass, he faked. I mean, there's no sense doing a fake. Just fade back, find out where you're going. No one's going to sell out on that run fake. Well, that's a tough spot for Unity. It really is. You had 3rd and goal from the 3. You took an 8-yard loss on that quarterback keeper, and now you didn't score. So you give the ball back to Zeeland West with 2:47 to go, and they get the ball to start the second half.
And they have 3 timeouts still. No, they have 2 timeouts. So we got a flag on the play.
Now it's either, that's got to be a delay from this gentleman way in the back.
Well, we'll see here.
Or Unity's got 12 people.
I think Unity might have extra on the field. T.J. Vancouver was making a beeline for the sideline. I don't know if he got off in time, but let's see what that is.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, illegal participation.
Wow.
Illegal substitution.
Absolutely incredible. They're trying to get some subs in there. There goes Hoonhorse going out. Here comes Large back in. Everybody's kind of looking at the coaches with their hands up. Let's see, so you went 1 for 1. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They got 11 guys.
So it's 1st and 5 at the 17-yard line for the Ducks. There's the give to Kalinsky, looking around the right side. Hurdles somebody, and brought down by number 20 for Unity Christian.
It's Mason Oldenall.
That'd be Mason Oldenall, but not before he gains a pickup of 6 on the play. So we'll call it 1st and 10 at the 24.
Yep.
23 on the carry.
Number 3, Hayden Large on the stop, right up the gut. Zeeland West probably going to be content just to kind of let the clock run out since they get the ball to start the second half.
Petty on the carry. And he's going to pick up about 4. And we'll call it 3. 2nd and 7 from the Unity Christian, or from the Zeeland West 27-yard line. Yeah, Jeff, Zeeland West not in much of a hurry. Baker, there's the give. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Breaks one tackle, breaks another, all the way up to the 49-yard line. Bowman on the carry, brought down by number 64 for Unity Christian. A big pickup there.
And Camden Andring on the tackle, the touchdown-saving tackle, I might add. So now let's see what John Shillito plans to do. $1:30 to go, clock running, first down from midfield.
Pick up of 26 on the play.
Watch a pass play here, Kevin. Yep, here it comes.
Golker running back over the middle.
Oh,
and he had Kalinsky out of the backfield. And
wow.
Kalinsky couldn't quite grasp that one. And he had nothing but 6 in front of him, Jeff.
Ran little kind of what you call a little Z out. He came out of the backfield, ran towards the Unity bench, then broke back in, got inside the defender. The defender lost him. And if, boy, he catches that, he's gone. Nice play drawn up by the Ducks there. Holy cow. Another pass by the Ducks.
Back to pass is Golker looking over the middle. Oh, what a catch by number 9, Baker. A one-hand, he tipped it up to himself. Knocked it up in the air and got it in stride, and just like that, Zeeland West on a 50-yard bomb. Just a nice play there.
He beat Sorensen on the post route. I thought he overthrew him to begin with, but Baker, 6'4", reached up with one hand, kind of tipped it to himself. If you watch, he kind of tips it to himself, I believe.
Boy,
yeah, right there. Wow.
That's a cow. That's just, you don't. Yeah, you see that on Sundays. I mean, that's just a great play by Baker.
That's good stuff there.
So, the Ducks now, after the 50-yard touchdown pass from Golker to Baker, are going to try to go for 2 over the right side, and he got in. Petty on the carry. And just to give to Petty a little power to the right side. He's got a host of blockers, and he's going to power it in. Wow, so Jeff, the Ducks go, you can see the rain coming down. It doesn't look like much until you get up in the lights, and it's coming down pretty good right now. The Ducks go 88 yards, Jeff, in 5 plays, of which 77.
Yeah, Unity Christian's in trouble now. I mean, if they could have held Zeeland West there, going out in the locker room 14-0, but they let that big run go, and then they got beat on that long pass. Now they're down 22-0. They got 1:07 to go, and then Zeeland West going to get the ball to start the second half. So Unity Christian's really got their back up against the wall.
Yes, they do.
No squib kick.
Picked up by Bush. Bush looking for some space. Makes a nice run. Bring it up to midfield with 1 minute to go. Unity Christian with 3 timeouts, or 3 timeouts left. And we'll see what they can do with that. Trailing 22-0 here with 1 minute to go here in the second quarter in Jenison.
We have some special halftime recognitions tonight.
We'll see what the Crusaders might have up their sleeve here. Trying to get back in this game. And like you said, Jeff, you got to put something on the board here because you're going to kick off the Zeeland West. Start the second half. And right now you haven't shown any ability to stop the Ducks. So important for the Crusaders to put some points apart right here. Buckham in motion. And yep, they did the large. The large, I think, slipped on that turf.
Boy, they hand the ball up to him. Boy, I don't know what Unity's doing here. I'd just probably be content to go back into the locker room. They got to be careful here. They don't want to turn the ball over, give. They get stuffed here. You might see John Shillito call timeout.
We'll see. 40, 36, 35. Ooh, Jaslaw fumbled it. And who's got it?
Zeeland West. Zeeland West says they have it. No signal yet from the officials.
No, they're killing the clock to find out. It looks, and Zeeland West did get it. I think that was recovered by number 61 for Zeeland West.
Gilbert on the recovery.
Yep, that was Gilbert. Yeah, he just didn't get a clean handle on that snap, and boy, it's one thing you couldn't do with Unity Christian was turn the ball over, and Zeeland West with 2 timeouts might want to try to knock another one in here. They start 1st and 10 at the Unity Christian 46-yard line.
Here comes another pass.
Walker running back to pass. He's going to go deep. He's looking. Oh, right through the arms. Boy, that was a well-thrown ball by Gulker. He was trying to hit the intended receiver on that was number 26, Kalinsky.
Kalinsky just put his hands up and I think he was hoping the ball would hit it. And I don't know if it went right through him but he had Nick Tibby beat on the deep route. Boy, this Gulker's got an arm, I'll tell you that.
Yes, he does. He throws a nice ball. And the fact that Unity is not getting any pressure on him. Actually, it's number 26 on the reception for the intended receiver for Zeeland West, but we don't have him here on the roster. So he's a phantom player right now. So develop 2nd and 10.
Wrap the gut.
Number 23, Petty. And that kid just runs hard. And brought down by 64 for Unity Christian. I don't have a 64 on the roster, but who is that for Unity?
That's Cam Andrew.
Cam Andrew, number 64, okay.
He's way down at the bottom of the roster.
Okay, there you go. So Zeeland West going to call timeout with 3rd and 3 at the 39-yard line of Unity Christian with 13 seconds to go, leading the Crusaders 22-0.
Also, Jalisco Incorporated. Their excellence in action.
Well, Jeff, for Unity, I just think you got to try to keep everything in front of you right now.
Well, Zeeland West has 1 timeout. I don't know what their kicking situation is. You're exactly right. I'd like to see them set up in a little bit deep zone. You know, like you said, keep it in front of you.
Yeah, I'd bring a couple more defensive backs in probably. And because the one thing Unity has not been able to do is get much pressure on Gulker. I mean, they've only thrown the ball probably 5 times. But Unity just can't seem to get much pressure on him.
The only time he did have a little bit of pressure was the time he hit that 3rd and 13, that outstanding pass. So, yeah, they brought a couple.
You're right.
They got number 2, Noah Wiswary in, so they brought a couple more defensive backs in. They're going to play a 3-deep zone. Wiswary, Tibby, and Sorensen.
So Gulker is going to stand over center. He's got a full house set behind him. And he's going to fake. He's going to roll out to his right, looking back across the field, going to throw it deep. It got deflected. It's picked off. And number 53 for Unity.
Troy Cunnin. I was hoping he would maybe try to run.
Yeah.
He just kind of went down in a little heap there. But
well, there was a defensive back coming right behind him, too. I'm thinking if he gets that ball full stride, who knows what happens here. So here it is. It got tipped up. I think that was that was number 81.
Jacob Ullman. Yeah,
Ullman.
no, that was Ullman. Jumped up and tipped that. Nice job.
Max Buchman was the one coming, or it was Oldnall coming behind Cunnin. That might have been able to do something with that. So 5 seconds to go. I would expect Unity Christian just to kind of kneel it and go in the locker room here to regroup. And there's the pitch to Sorensen. He's got some space. He falls forward, picks up about 7 on the play. Brought down by Wyatt Goering. And with that, that's going to end the first half. In the first half, Jeff, that saw really Zeeland West really threw the ball well. And they also exerted their force on the running game and to lead at 22-0.
Yeah, Unity's all set up to stop the run, and lo and behold, Zeeland West getting a lot of their yards via the pass. So, again, Unity's going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime. So
we're going to take a break, folks, hear from our sponsors, and we'll see you at the start of the second half.
My name is Todd Ponstein from Interspace Mini Storage in Jenison, Michigan. And it's our goal here at Interspace to provide you, our customers, with clean, secure, dry, well-lit, personalized storage facilities. What makes us unique is that we're family owned and operated, and it is our goal to put our customers' needs ahead of our own. We will even come out sometimes on Saturdays to let people in and out of units. We have great rates, and we even offer discounts for 6 months paid in advance or more. We have many different size units ranging from as small as a 5x10 to as large as a 12x50 and almost anything in between. We don't have contracts. You rent right from the day that you move in to the day that you move out. So you don't pay for any time that you don't use. Of course, all of our customers have 24/7 access to their unit. So if you have storage needs, come see us at Interspace. Interspace Mini Storage, for all life has in store.
Back here at Jenison High School, we're about to start the second half of action with the Unity Christian Crusaders trailing the Zeeland West Ducks 22-0 in a game that has pretty much been all Zeeland West. Zeeland West has found the wonders of the forward passes. They had 2 drives culminate with touchdown passes, and their last drive of the first half was a 50-yard touchdown pass to take that 22-0 lead. And Jeff, Unity Christian had only 36 yards of total offense in the first half, and they're going to have to figure out something really quick in order to change the tide.
Well, yeah, and half of it was on that one play. So I tend to think the offense isn't as much the problem as the defense. I mean, they've got to stop Zeeland West from scoring to make some ground. They'll get the offense figured out, I think, but they've got to find a way to stop the Zeeland West pass. They've just had a lot of trouble with the Zeeland West pass and haven't been able to stop it. So they got a kickoff here. Let's see if they've made some adjustments at halftime. See what they can do.
So the Crusaders are going to kick off to start the second half, and kicking off for Unity Christian is number 53, Troy Cunnan.
Yep.
They're going to try an onside kick here, I think, as Unity Christian got the big shift going on.
Yep. John Shillito's
calling timeout.
He called timeout. Now he's yelling at the ref. I didn't want to call timeout. He was probably telling his kids they're going to do an onside kick. Oh, he's not happy. He wants the hands team in.
Yeah, he's going to get the hands team in. So we'll see if Unity Christian changes things up now. So a little gamesmanship going on between Craig Tibby and John Shillito.
Both coaches have been the only coaches they've had at their schools. Unity Christian started their football program in 2003, and Zeeland West started their football program when the high school started in 2005.
Craig Tibby finally, in his 16th season, got above the 500 mark. He's at 78 and 77. And considering, Jeff, he started the first 4 years of the program, I think they were 4 and
32.
4 and 32. He's done a nice job since then. He's gone 68 and 33 since then. So a nice run here by Craig Tibby. He's probably going to get in the playoffs again, which would be his 12th year. So here we go. Cunning's going to kick it off. It looks like we're going to go for an onsider. And it's going to be a high.
There's the bounce.
That's the bounce.
Oh, they got it.
TJ Vancouver got it.
Yep, they didn't even tackle him, but the referee blew it. That's what you want to do on the onside kick. The second hop, you get that high hop.
Exactly, and you know, everybody knew it was coming, and they did a nice job.
Here, let's see if we got a replay coming on this. No, we do not.
No
okay.
replay.
But it was a second hop. TJ Vancouver, a basketball standout at Unity, 6'4", went up and got it. That might just be the break Unity Christian needs. They got to go down here, Kevin, and get a score.
So the Crusaders are going to take over 1st and 10 at the Zeeland West 46-yard line. Full house set behind Tibby.
Pass.
Back to pass. Tibby looking over the middle. Fires it, and he was trying to hit number 83, Caleb Hybor. Threw a little bit behind him. He had Hybor open. They'll throw him behind him.
I would have liked to have seen him maybe go to TJ Vancouver in there, but he had Vancouver and Hybor a little bit behind him. Defender made a nice play on the ball. Number 23 for Zeeland West, Chase Petty. Boy, that kid's all over the field
He
tonight.
has. We've called his name a number of times tonight, mostly on the offensive side. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Tesla's going to keep it, trying to get on the left side, and nothing doing there.
Kept the ball.
On the tackle
Out of bounds by Headley.
was number 44, Ross Bowman. We'll bring up 3rd and loss of 1 on the play. We'll call it 3rd and 11. So Tibby rolling to his right, getting some pressure. Fires it. Oh, right through the arms of TJ Vancouvering. A ball that probably he should have caught. Nice coverage, though, on the play.
Yeah, Mason Baker on the coverage. You know, maybe he should have came up with that, but that's a tough play. Baker all over him, right on the sideline. He tried to catch that over his shoulder.
Yeah, you can see he was rolling out to the right, had a little bit of pressure, but did a nice job avoiding it. And that's a tough throw on the run. But Zeeland West overcomes the onside kick to start the second half, and now they're going to get the ball back as Teslawson dropped back to punt at his own 43-yard line. He's rolling to his right, going to rugby style it. Hits at the 20, going to roll out of bounds all the way down to the goal line. This will be a touchback for Zeeland West. They're going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Oh, yeah, that's not really something you want there. I mean, that's just about a 20-yard net gain. Boy, let's see what Unity's got drawn up here on defense if they're going to try to do something different.
So 1st and 10 for the Zeeland West Ducks at their own 20-yard line. Leading the Unity Christian Crusaders 22-0 with their first possession here in the second half. Gulker over center. He's got a full house set behind him. He's going to give the ball off to
right up the gut.
First guy through. It's number 20. '23 on the carry. That'd be Petty. Brought down by Hayden Large for Unity Christian. No gain on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 10.
Watch number 9, Baker just came in the game. He's the right tight end. Let's see if they try to pass to him. Nope, counter play.
Give to number 44.
Oh, nice job there by the Sater defense.
That was Ross Bowman on the play.
Bowman on the carry. Brought down by Mason Odenall.
Odenall and Bush on the tackle, along with Troy Cunnin. So nice play there by Unity Christian, Jeff, as they're forcing right now Zeeland West to 3rd down and long.
Well, let's see. Here comes the pass, I would predict. Let's see if Unity Christian, they have the same personnel in. See if they can get a stop here.
Gulker's going to roll to right, trying to pop pass over the middle, and he does.
Wow, he came up with that. Holy cow. That's Baker again, but I think he's just short.
Brought down by Sorensen, and I think he is just short, Jeff, maybe by a yard.
I mean, if I was Shiloh, I would punt here, but I'm not, and he's much better.
We'll call it 2 yards.
Yeah, he gave it a long look. He's going to go for it. Unity Christian has to make sure they don't jump here.
Yep. You're right. So, Jeff, what do? Just sell out, or just sell out and fill the gaps, figuring they're going to run the ball?
Oh, you have to, yeah. Man up on the outside. Well, they're man up on the receivers anyway, but you got to fill the gaps. I agree.
You know, you wonder.
Don't
Gulker
jump.
Came over. It's right. Gulker came over. Oh no, they're going to go with a quick count.
Yep, there he is. Oh, they got him.
2-1.
Boy, they stuffed him. Big stop for the Crusaders there.
64 on the stop for Unity Christian. That would be Cam Andringot
and TJ Vancouver.
and Vancouvering. And you can see that he just nothing doing outside there. And Unity Christian gets a big stop.
Well, Unity Christian's got to make something happen. I mean, that's 2 breaks in a row now they've got here to start the second half. They got the onside kick, and now they've got this stop on 4th down. Like I said, I would have punted, but what do I know? You know, I don't have 4 state championships like Coach Silver.
That's right. You're exactly right. This is like
got that right. All right, here we go. Let's see what Unity Christian's got drawn up here.
Crusaders got it. 1st and 10 from the Zeeland West 28.
Hayden Large right up the gut, and there's nothing doing there. Boy, that's been Unity Christian's bread and butter this year. They just can't bust that up the middle.
On the tackle was
Brought down by Bowman.
Bowman on the tackle. So we'll call it 2nd down and 10. Well, Jeff, Unity's got to get something out of this one.
No, they absolutely do. I mean, this is the second break of the half, and the half just started. Now here comes a pass.
Slaw back to pass, running, scrambling, fires it. Tipped up, intercepted. He's got a caravan. Makes one tackler miss, and Baker. No, that was Baker on the tip pass interception, and brought down by number 10, Isaac DeSlaw. Well, that's a tough break there.
That pass wasn't that bad. I mean,
no,
Highboard just missed it. And a little tip drill, and Mason Baker with the pick and return.
So West gets a turnover after Unity Christian stopped them. And they're going to take it over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. 8:07 to go here in the third quarter with the Ducks leading the Crusaders 22-0. Battle for the first place in the OK Green on the line tonight. DeYoung in motion. There's a quick hitter to Peretti, or to Petty, and brought down by Aaron Skidema.
Yep, Skidema stop. But again, a good 4-yard pickup for the Ducks. Yep, they're just going to pound it now at Unity, and Unity's going to have to find a way to stop them.
There's the give to the right side. That would be DeYoung. And again, Skidema on the tackle. They try to bust him out right, Jeff. Not much going there for Zeeland West. Is good pursuit by the Crusader defense.
Yeah, Unity shut that one down pretty good. They came up and pressed him inside, and the pursuit got there, and they held him to just 1 yard. So here you go, a 3rd and 5. Again, probably 2 down territory for the Ducks.
Big stop here coming up here for the Crusaders. They can get it. Gulker over center. The sophomore's going to hand it off to number 24. First guy, 44, and that's Bullman, and he just buries and bowls his way through for a gain of about 7 yards and brought down by TJ Vancouvering, but not before a Zeeland West first down.
Entering the tackle along with Vancouvering, it is a first down for Zeeland West. We'd like to continue to recognize the Unity sponsors as the game moves along. And we'll do so in between plays.
First down at the Unity Christian 47-yard line.
Here comes a pass.
Gulker looking deep. Oh, and he had number 28. That would be Trevor Kalinsky over the middle. He kind of got turned around a little bit. Couldn't quite corral that ball. And here is a replay, and he had some space too.
Yeah, he was open again.
Tibby on the coverage, as well as Sorensen back there for Unity Christian. So it's going to fall incomplete. We'll call it 2nd down and 10 for the Zeeland West Ducks.
And FBK Corporate Promotion.
Let's give it to Kalinsky over the right side. Trying to follow a wall of blockers, and he's going to turn it upfield. Gain maybe, we'll call it 3 on the play. Brought down by Aaron Skidema. Calling Skidema a few times already the second half.
Well, this is the down and distance Unity has had trouble with all night, is 3rd and long. They just can't seem to get off the field. So let's see if they can hold Zeeland West to a short gain here and make the 4th down play a little bit more challenging.
Boy, Jeff, looking at Gulker here, the quarterback for Zeeland, look at John Shilto's been having him around for a couple more. He's only a sophomore, 6'2", good size for a sophomore.
Yeah, 6'2", 180. Nice basketball player as well.
And we got a dead count, and I think the Crusaders jumped off sides.
This guy over here's got to delay a game.
Unity Christian coach Jerry DeGroat's asking for a
They don't have the offside. Just have to delay a game. Yep.
offense.
So they're
Interesting.
gonna back him up 5.
I thought they were going to call the offside on number 5, Jackson Bush, but they called the delay of game. So 3rd and 12.
No, 3rd and 12. 3rd and 11. Well, it's long. It's 12 from where you're looking at it. So big play here by the Crusader defense. They need to stop. They need to stop, and they got to put some points on the board. Bring Bowman in motion. Going to roll Golker out.
Boy, there's that guy in the flat, wide
Kalinsky
open
again, wide open, turns it upfield. Ooh, boy, big hit there by Unity Christian's number 55.
Nick Hohenhorst.
Hohenhorst coming over,
By Nick Hohenhorst.
but not before a big pickup by the
Highboard. It'll be 1st and 10 though for the Ducks. Ball on the
Ducks pickup of 19 on the play.
1-yard line.
Nice looking play there. And Jeff, there again, we talked about it from the start of the broadcast when it first started happening. Just that back or that end in the flat. Unity's just going to have a tough time picking that up.
Another pass. There he is in the flat, wide open again.
Oh,
Boy,
nice catch. They threw that ball behind him.
Mason Baker is the king of the, he's like the Odell Beckham of Zeeland West. That's his second one-hand catch of the night.
I think that was Sorensen or Bush on the coverage for Unity. That was 7. That was Sorensen. So nice pick. Here's a replay again, Jeff. He just reaches behind him to get that. And that was a nice play there by Sorensen to come on that coverage for Unity, make the tackle. But not before he picked up 4 yards.
Quarterback's
Volker
got it.
Yep, keep it on.
Hayden Large, nice play.
Boy, nice play by Large to come from his linebacker spot to come up and make that that tackle. You're right. Golker tried to keep that on his hip to keep it hidden, and Large had nothing doing on that fake. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6 from the 27.
Oh, he
And
left
a false
early.
start. Yeah, he certainly did.
Yeah, the right halfback left about a half step early there.
Flag of the play and illegal procedures called on the offense.
So we're going to back the Ducks up 5 yards and make it 3rd and 11 at the 32-yard line of Unity Christian. Take Kalinsky in motion left to right out of the backfield.
The left tight end left early, I thought, too.
Golker,
They didn't call it.
gonna
There's
flow out to the flat again
wow.
to Petty, and a pick up a 1st down. They're going to gain about 13 on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, give Zeeland West coaching staff some credit because they've obviously seen something on film. Unity just cannot get out to the flat and get those guys.
Nope.
I think they're asking the linebackers to get out there, and they just can't get out there quick enough.
Bucum on the coverage, but not before another Zeeland West 1st down. Pickup of 12 on the play. There's a give to Bowman over the left side. He's going to barrel his way forward for about 4 yards.
Bowman, the ball carrier.
Scheidemann on the tackle, along with number 83, Caleb Hybor. And he's going to, we'll call it 4 yards. Call it 2nd and 6 now at the Unity Christian 15. 2:31 to go here in the 3rd quarter, counting down here at Jenison High School Stadium.
Number 3.
Here's a give number 3. That would be Luke Johnson. I think it's his first call of the night.
Hohenhorst and Bush on the tackle.
So we'll call it a pickup of about
Petty, the ball
3 on the play. We'll bring it up 3rd down and 3. And
Nick Hohenhorst
As we know with Zeeland West, it's 4 down territory anyways.
There's a sneak.
I'm not sure he got it.
He didn't. He got about half of it, so you're going to have a fourth. Well, you see, they're not waving their arms. So you got a fourth and maybe a yard, half a yard.
Gulker picked up, well, yeah, we'll call it 2. Fourth down, a long one. Full house set behind Gulker. They're going to the big guy Bowman, just balls to the right side and touch. Just short of the goal line. He ran over a couple people on his way to the goal line there, including Nick Tibby.
6'1", 215, and he's every bit of that, boy.
But you know, Nick Tibby, to his defense, I mean, Bowman's got just too much momentum going there. And Tibby just did a nice job of wrapping up.
Too much momentum. He's got 75 pounds on him as well.
Exactly. So we're going to first down here now for the Ducks. And Gulker's going to keep it and gets a little push from the fullback and falls forward. Touchdown, Zeeland West.
Touchdown. This word from the concession stand. Pizza and hot dogs. Buy one, get one free.
14-play, 60-yard drive, culminated by a 1-yard touchdown run by the quarterback Carson Gulker. And Zeeland West lining up to go for 2. And we're going to jump offside by Unity Christian.
And Max Buick trying to get an early start there, jumped offside.
Boy, Jeff, looking at these drives by Zeeland West, 15-play, 80-yard, 15-play, 89-yard. And this is a 14-play, 60-yard drive to go along with that 4-play, 88-yard drive just before 5-play, 88-yard drive just before half.
Yeah, Unity's just, like I said, the bugaboo play for Unity's been 3rd and long. They just can't stop on 3rd and long. They keep getting that receiver open in the flat.
There's the give to Bowman, right side, and he's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So with that, Zeeland West is going to take the lead up to 30-0 with 31 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. In the game right now that, boy, if you're Unity Christian, you're just trying to build some positive going into next week because not a whole lot's going right for them offensively or defensively.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, this is a bigger school. What's Unity? 3-13 history-wise against Zeeland West. Zeeland West is a good ball club this year. You know, we knew that coming in. I didn't quite expect to see a score like this, but yeah, it's always tough going up against these guys. They have a lot of size, well coached, and they've been very good defensively. And to be perfectly honest, Kevin, I mean, the play that's really been the bugaboo of the for Unity Christian tonight's been the pass in the flat.
Pass in the flat. You're exactly right. So assuming this score holds up, Unity Christian's going to drop to 5-1, but they go to Hamilton next week. A very winnable game, and you know they're trying to get that 6th win to get the automatic bid. And Jeff, I think they got a couple opportunities now in the next few weeks to get that.
Well, they've got Hamilton, Zeeland East, and Byron Center, and Zeeland East left on their schedule. I personally think even if they don't win another game, they'll get in at 5-4. But obviously, you want to get to 6 wins to secure your place in the playoffs.
And they pull off a couple wins. They can get at 7-2 or even 8-1.
Boy, there's a long kick. Yep. Okay, here's Sorensen. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, he's got a hole. He breaks out. Oh, just tripped up there by the by number 12. That would be Joshua Coleman. But Sorensen had some good momentum going forward there. And boy, Jeff, he's just a dangerous player to kick it to. I can understand why people don't mind. He's got to the 10, and I mean he's 20 yards. He's 10 yards, 15 yards up the field before anybody even gets in his view, and just a trip up there. If Coleman doesn't make that trip up, Sorensen might be looking at the end zone. So a new quarterback coming in the game for Unity Christian. That would be number 2, Noah Wiswery. Wiswery probably the better of the throwers of the 2 quarterbacks that Unity Christian has. So maybe the Crusaders are going to take a look at putting the ball in the air here to try to get some forward momentum going offensively. And there's a quick pitch to Large. And Large turns it upfield, brought down by Bowman after a gain of about 2 on the play. Maybe we'll call it 3.
Well, what do we? Oh, it's the end of the quarter. Okay.
And that's going to do it from the quarter. So we're going to take it into the fourth quarter with Unity Christian trailing 30-0. We're going to take a quick break to hear from our sponsors.
For more than 50 years, the Vitales family has been serving West Michigan. Enjoy great food with daily specials on pizza, authentic pasta, catering for any event, topped with an array of premier desserts alongside our impressive drink specials. It's the perfect place for family and friends to enjoy great food. Vitales in Hudsonville. Now that's fresh.
Best announcing.
That's right.
But we're
back here at Jefferson High School, where the Unity Christian Crusaders are going to try to get on the board here to start the fourth quarter. They have the ball 2nd and 8 at their own 43-yard line, trailing 30-0 to a very good Zeeland West Ducks team. So Noah Wiswery going to call the signal and drop back the pass. Going to swing it out to number 13. That he was trying to hit
Malachi Obande. Boy, I thought he had that. And I think he had a little bit of room there. He had some blocking, and
yeah, he may have taken his eye off the ball a little bit to look upfield.
Now I got 3rd and long.
So brings up 3rd down and 8.
Comes Colin Drawin with the play for Unity. We're going to have to watch the play clock here. Unity starting to shuffle some subs into the game.
Wiswery going to pitch it off to Large. Large breaks 1 tackle.
Oh, he broke 2.
2. The 3rd one, he's got outside. He got a 1st down. Nice run there by Hayden Large.
Nice job.
He broke a couple tackles, finally brought down by Petty. But boy, that's a good individual effort there by Hayden Large.
We take a moment to say thank you to these sponsors, Fireman and Associates.
I think, Jeff, that might have been the longest gain from scrimmage tonight for Unity Christian.
Well, I think that pass play was the longest. The pass play to Obane was about 14, 15 yards.
Because that was a pickup of about, they went from the 40 to the 46-yard line. That was a pickup of 14 on the play.
It was definitely the longest run.
Wiswery's going to hand it off quick.
There he
Large
goes.
again. Nice stutter step. Gets on the right side. He's got a caravan of blockers. He's at the 25, down to the 18-yard line. And Bowman on the carry. Boy, he almost looked like he didn't have the ball at first. He kind of stutter stepped a little bit. Next thing you know, he stepped outside.
Well, that's kind of how Large's MO has been all year. They get it up the middle. A lot of times teams don't know he has it. Now, everybody's getting excited. Yeah, that's the longest one there. Everybody's getting excited, but I'm sure Coach Shillito's shuffling in some of his subs as well. But it sure would be nice for Unity Christian to get a score on the board here.
And a pick of a 24 on the play for Large, as he's picked up 38 yards the last 2 carries. There's the pitch to Large. Off the right side. We tried to turn on the field and got hit by a couple players.
Brought down by Coleman and also Baker.
Baker in on the tackle for Zeeland West. And so a gain of 1 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 9 for Unity Christian at the Zeeland West 21-yard line. Just over 10 minutes to go here in the ballgame.
Let's see if they get Wiswary rolling out to the left here, a little pass play. Let's see what they have drawn up here. Oh, a little counter play. There goes Obande.
No, I think, was that Obande or Bush?
Or is that Bush? I may be mistaken. Yeah, that was Jackson Bush.
That was Jackson Bush. Nice run there by Bush.
Yep, little counter run there.
Petty on the tackle along with number 28, Kalinsky. And a nice run there by Bush as he picked up 7 on the play.
3rd and 3.
6 on the play.
There's Obande up the middle.
And I think he's going to have the first down.
He does.
Obande, the ball carrier.
Cade Brion's on the tackle along with Ross Bowman. We've called Bowman's number quite a bit, both offensively and defensively.
First down, Crusaders.
Bowman, 6'1", 215-pound linebacker and halfback. That's a pretty tough.
So Unity Christian's got first down just outside the 10. They can still get a first down about the half-yard line, Kevin.
Wiswary rolling to his right. He's going to fire it. Looking for Obande. Or no, that's.
Wiswary's pass intended for Malachi Obande.
Kalinsky on the coverage there. Nice throw. Just couldn't quite connect on that one. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Essentially 2nd and goal. Here's the pitch to Large, and nothing doing there. He lost.
Yeah, that didn't work. They tried to get that pitch out to Large, and the whole Zeeland West defense was sitting right there waiting for him.
Brought down by Wyatt Gurink, and a loss of 2 on the play. We'll call it 3rd and 12. Wiswary walking back from getting the play from Coach Craig Tibby. See what kind of magic the Crusaders have in their huddle. Full house set behind Wiswary. He's going to fake it, bootleg it a little bit to his left. He's got number 81,
Jake Ullman.
touchdown, Jake Ullman, and that was a well-disguised play. They took Ullman from the right tight end spot, Jeff. I think he's kind of floated him over the middle. And it was a nice fake by Wiswary. And Unity Christian gets on the board with a 13-yard touchdown pass from Noah Wiswary to Jake Ullman. A nice drive there by Unity Christian. Here's a replay of it.
Yeah, Wiswary had a little bit of time. Ullman came across from the weak side, came across the middle, was open. So Unity Christian, oh boy, they're going to go for 2. They need to get the T.
A 10-play.
Or they got to go for 1. I'm sorry, got to get the T for Jake Ullman.
10-play, 59-yard drive for the Crusaders. So they're not going to get shut out here as they put together a nice drive. Ullman's on the extra point and just bangs it through. And Unity Christian gets on the board with about 8 minutes to go to make it 30-7.
Some additional sponsors we'd like to recognize. M&S Siding Incorporated.
So a nice drive there by the Crusaders.
You know, Unity Christian had a couple subs in there. Noah Wiswary's the backup quarterback, but sure is nice to see him get in, get a score. Now let's see if they try to get an onside kick here, get something going. We've seen crazier things happen, right?
The big plays of that drive obviously was a touchdown pass, but then 2 big carries there by Hayden Large back-to-back. He picked up 14 on one and 24 on the other. And probably became Unity's leading rusher of the day. And Jeff, with that drive, Unity had more yards on that drive than they did the whole first half. They had 59 yards on that drive. They had only 36 yards the first half. So something to build on as they go into next week. So Ullman's going to kick it off for the Crusaders. Back deep for Zeeland West. Can't quite pick up the numbers. .20 on the carry would be Tarek DeYoung. Brought down by number 4, Nick Tibby. And number 3, Hayden Large. There's a replay of it. And it was Hayden Large on the initial hit.
I want to give a lot of thanks to our spotter up here, Mr. Besterman, doing a great job.
Glad you think so. Colin, is that Colin Draw?
That's Colin Draw, senior. Yep, doesn't get a lot of playing time.
Nice tackle there by the senior.
Yep, he's glad to be in the game there. Done a nice job. I think both teams are shuffling in some subs. I see Coach Shillito. Now he's walking all the way on the field. What do we got? Oh, 54 shaking up.
DeYoung on the carry there for Zeeland West.
I'm a little surprised they still have their starting quarterback in as well. I thought maybe you might see their backup, which I think is Mason Baker.
So we'll bring up 2nd down and 5 at the Zeeland West 32-yard line.
Right up the middle, number 2. Oh boy.
There's a foot race. Bush coming over. Boy, nice run there by Dylan Guzman. Brought down by number 56, Colin Draw, and again, Jackson Bush as well.
Colin Draw on the tackle along with Jackson Bush.
38-yard pickup on the run.
Line, 1st and 10, the Ducks.
And the Ducks got it 1st and 10 now in Unity Christian territory at the 30-yard line. Give to the first guy through, that'd be Caden Van Tunen.
Oldenall and Nick Hoonhorst on the tackle. 7 minutes ago here in the fourth, 30-7. Zeeland West leading the Unity Christian Crusaders.
Full house set behind Gulker. And give to the first guy through again. That'd be number 2. That'd be Guzman. And he's brought down by Droll again and Mason Odenall, but not before a large gain of 10 yards.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
So Zeeland West knock on the door again here as they're inside the Unity Christian 20-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 18. 8:33 and counting down here at Jenison High School.
Counter number 20. Jackson Bush on the tackle.
Tarek DeYoung on the carry. He picks up 4 yards on the play. Now we'll call it 4.
So Zeeland West is going to keep running the ball up the gut here.
They are. No intention of throwing the ball right now. Firmly in control, 30-6. Now we're under the 6-minute mark. Give to Guzman again. He's going to go over the left side. Touchdown, Zeeland West on a 14-yard run by Dylan Guzman, the 5'9", 140-pound senior running back. Here it is, and once he got past the line of scrimmage, there was nobody unity around to catch him. And Zeeland West right there on a big drive.
Yeah, poor tackling there by the Crusader defense. Zeeland West lined up for 2 as usual. Last guy got it. Oh, did they stop him? They did not.
And 2-point conversion is good.
For the 2-point conversion.
So Jared Allen, he gets his first carry of the night. And with that, 2-point conversion makes it 38-7 Zeeland West.
5:50 left in the game.
So back deep for the Crusaders. That ball's going to come down to number 13.
Malachi Obande.
Obande is going to get it at the 12.
Oh.
And it gets hit right away at about the 28, falls, or 25, falls forward to about the 27-yard line. On the tackle was number 5, Wyatt Goering, as well as number 63, who I don't have on the roster.
Noah Bourne stopped the tackle along with
Phantom player.
They've got a few of those, huh?
Jeff, that was a 6-play, 73-yard drive by Zeeland West. Big play on that was a 43-yard run by Guzman.
Yeah, Unity Christian had some trouble tackling on that drive. I think they're pretty much trying to just get out of here without having anything major happen.
Was we're going to hand it off to Bush, and Bush did a nice job. He got hit initially at the line of scrimmage and broke through a tackle. Gained
down by Noah Bourne.
Gained 1. I thought he had more than 1, but they're going to call it 1. And on the tackle for Zeeland West, Wisware going to fake it to Bush, going to roll around the right side. He's looking for a blocker. He does a nice job, puts his head down and buries forward on a nice gain. Brought down by number 1, Jared Allen. I don't know if they missed the handoff, Jeff, or he just kept it himself, but he going around the right side.
No,
and
that's a design keeper.
To the nice plays. Yep. They picked up a gain of about 11 yards on the play by Wisware.
Put that in the halfback's stomach, pull it out, and you keep it, go around the right end. Nice run, nice blocking too by the Unity Christian offense.
And we got it round outside the corner. Did a nice job there. So we'll call it 1st and 10 at the Zeeland West, or at the Unity Christian 40-yard line. And there's the give to the first guy through.
Oh, that's Skydeman right up the gut.
Skydeman.
And they were there waiting for him.
First carry. 71 on the tackle for Zeeland West. That'd be Cade Briones, 6'1", 225-pound junior lineman. And Zeeland West got some big boys in this line, Jeff.
Yeah, they've got some real nice size at this school, height and weight.
Yeah, and it's kind of been a trademark of them. They've always had big linemen, and which certainly bodes well when you run the wing T. So 2nd down and 10 at the Unity Christian 40. Wisware, first guy through. Skydeman does a nice stutter step. Does another stutter step.
Oh, he's got him a first down.
He certainly does, and a nice run there by Austin Skydeman, brought down by Connor Hawarda, but not before a 10-yard pickup. And there's the replay, and he did a nice job, Jeff, looking at the replay, just keeping his legs just going forward after the initial hit.
I'd like to see Unity get a little giddy up here and see if they can't get another touchdown here before the end of the game.
3:33 counting down. They got it 1st and 10 at midfield. Nice little drive going here by the Crusaders.
Oh, there's a counter to Obande. Oh,
he
boy.
Couldn't quite get outside. Boy, good pursuit there by Zeeland West.
Boy, that play looked really good at the beginning, and Zeeland West was just all over
Yeah,
it.
Noah Borns came over
Yeah.
from his left tackle position, came across the line, did a nice job.
Just stayed right home. That was outstanding by the Ducks.
Boy, that play looked like it was going someplace too, Jeff.
Yeah, it did.
It was a quick hitter to Bush. Oh, nice stutter step. Gets her out. Boy, he just buried somebody on that one. He just ran right over.
If you notice,
number 8. That was Caden Van Tunen. Now, here's the replay, Jeff. That wasn't Van Tunen. It was yes, it was Van Tunen, and just did a nice job there.
Boy, it could have been a late hit, I thought too. I mean, it was.
Boy, a nice pickup there, as Bush picks up a gain of 17 on the play.
So 1st and 10 for Unity. I don't know why the clock's running. He went out of bounds. I thought the clock would have stopped, but nevertheless, 1st down.
Wisberry's going to fake it. He's going to look to the right.
Oh, boy.
And he's going to come back this way looking for some help. He's got a block. He's looking to get outside. The stutter steps, get around the outside. And he ran about 20 to pick up 5, but we got a flag down. It might be holding.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Oh, boy. That's unfortunate. Here it is right here, Jeff, on the replay. He gets outside there. Boy, got a nice block there. I don't know who did that, but he tries to stutter step around number 22. That would have been Connor Halwerda. But a flag on the play is going to roll the Crusaders back. "10 yards. No.
Boy, that sure is a lot farther than a hold. My word.
5, 10, 50. It's a spot, must have been a spot foul, Jeff, or was it clipping?
Well,
or
I don't know. Maybe it was a spot foul and it's a 15-yard penalty. I don't know. That seemed like it was a long ways though.
But they went from the 32 to the 48 of. That's it. Boy, I don't see anything there. Huh. Chop block maybe? I'm not sure, but that's a big penalty. Wisberry back to pass. He's looking to his right. Throws over the middle. He's got a ball in the middle. O'Malley at the 20. Go! 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Unity Christian.
Yeah.
On a 48-yard touchdown pass.
Hey, what do you know? He threw that off his back foot, too.
Crusader touchdown. 52 yards through the air. And run.
So a 52-yard touchdown pass from Noah Wisberry to Malachi Obande, and the Crusaders still some fight left in these boys. And after that penalty, it didn't look too good.
Sure didn't.
Because at that point, the Odenall snap, put down, kick is up and good.
Boy, Wisberry's having some trouble getting that ball
Makes
down.
it 38-14.
And with a minute 25 left in the ball game.
Just
Zeeland West got
32-yard line. They went from the 32 to that penalty. That was a 20-yard penalty, Jeff. They went from their own 32 back to the. They went from the Zeeland West 32 to the Unity Christian 48. That was a 20-yard penalty. I'm not sure. Had to be a spot foul.
But even on that, it was a 15, so it couldn't have been a hold. They must have called a crackback or a clip or something. I'll ask my son after the game, see what he says. Remember a couple weeks ago we had the Phantom do the play over. Do you remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Against Holland Christian.
7-yard or 7-play, 62-yard drive for the Crusaders. And they kind of found the wonders of the forward pass a little bit here, Jeff, in the fourth quarter.
Well, Obande was wide open there. Wisberry under a little bit of pressure kind of threw it off his back foot, and Obande had to wait for it a little bit. Got it, and then with his speed was able to beat the defenders into the end zone.
So 38-14 with 1:25 to go here in the ball game. Oldman's going to kick it deep and fielded there. By number 8, I believe that was. That would be Caden Van Tunen, brought down by Ike Tesla and Jacob Ullman. So the Zeeland West Ducks are going to take over 1st and 10.
Tackle made by Jacob Ullman, who also kicked off.
From their own 35-yard line.
And it'll be 1st and 10, the Ducks. They'll be on the
I would
35-yard
hope to see
line.
a couple runs right up the middle here. And I don't think Coach Tivy is going to be calling time.
No, I don't think so either.
Thank you once again to Lacari's Pizza Kitchen.
Well, at least Unity made it a little respectable
They
here.
did. You know, the kids, you know, it was 30-0 at half, and they played them even in the second half here. So there's the give to number 2, Dylan Guzman. Or actually number 12 on the carry. That would be Joshua Coleman. I think it was his first call for the night.
Ball carrier. Jackson Bush combined with Jacob Ullman to make the tackle.
Westside team. The ball, take it down the green. Westside team. The ball, take it down the
There's
green.
the give to
A Coffee carries for the Ducks.
Coffey on the carry.
Nick Hoonhorst on the tackle.
Brought down
along
by
with Jacob
Nick
Ullman for
Hoonhorst.
Unity.
So here we got the upcoming next week, folks.
Bringing up a third down.
We're going to have West Ottawa versus Granville. It's going to be our feature game of the week. That's going to air at Friday night at 11 o'clock. And then Rockford and Hudsonville is our second game, our secondary game. And we're going to show that at 10 o'clock next Thursday. So comes back here on WCTV. And that's going to do it for the ball game as the final play is run. And Unity Christian's going to come up on the short end of 38-14 defeat to the Zeeland West Ducks. And Jeff, it was a game that you know, Zeeland West got that train rolling in the first half on that wing T offense, and Unity just didn't have a whole lot of answers for it offensively.
Well, they were running those pass plays in the flat that just caused Unity all kinds of fits, and they were able to convert a lot of third and longs. And they got up 20-0, and that was kind of all she wrote for the Crusaders.
So that's going to do it here from Jensen High School for my broadcast partner, Jeff Wisbury. For our spotter, Greg Bestament. For the guys in the truck, this is Kevin Ball saying so long. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score, the Zeeland West Ducks 38 and the Unity Christian Crusaders 14.
On your smartphone or tablet. Follow Wilkie 4 on 96.1 FM.